subset of T, then T has to be a subset of S.
What? What?
It's
Square root of
not
2 is not in T either. Oh, wait, no, it is.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Square root of
Sorry, I
root
was
of 2.
thinking of square root of 4 for some reason. Whatever.
Square root of 2 is in the T.
Yeah, and so is square root of 3.
Square root of 2 is not in the Q.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hi everyone, this is Rashivari from Columbia University, your host for Real Analysis. We started this video series from yesterday, and today we're gonna go over a set again, but this time we're gonna go over advanced problem. Every day we're gonna do that. Advanced problem is for ref, okay? You're gonna find B, you're gonna find A union B, you're gonna find A intersection B, and then you're gonna find A not in B, number 6, B not in A.
All the natural numbers squared under 6. So 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25. So this is set A, and set B is 2 times M, where M is less than 5. So 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 6, and 8. Okay. Okay, so that's number 1, and number 2 is that, and number 3 is A union B. So I have to take all the elements in A and combine them with all the elements in B. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 16, 25. Okay, and A intersection B, okay. The only element that's in both A and B is 4. So it's just going to be 4. And then A minus B. So all the elements that are in A but not in B, is that what A minus B is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So everything in A that's not in B. So everything except 4. 1, 9, 16, 25. And notice that these are all even numbers. And last one is everything that's in B but not in A. So that's going to be 2, 6, 8. Okay.
All right,
Like you're
that's
getting
good.
the hang of it. You did much better today than you did last night.
Now I'm gonna be
Actually performing at the level a 22-year-old should.
Okay, ChatGPT.
now I'm gonna be in Isaac. Isaac, you can write it down. You're gonna tell me, does S fit inside T?
Yeah, it's an interval. You tried to trick me. So S does indeed fit inside.
So can you
If
show
T
that?
is the interval.
No, can you show
Okay.
that?
Okay. So notice T is minus 2, 2, and S is, what was it again? X in the rational numbers such that X squared is less than 4.
No, isn't X is an element of the null set, I think.
What?
X is an element of the null set, like 0.
No,
If X is an element of the null set, X doesn't exist.
We are not talking about power set. No power set here.
Okay, please stop
Okay.
talking, Ref. Alright, so you want
Dude, you stop talking. I'm the real analysis expert.
Okay, so to prove S is a subset of T, we must prove that if X is an element of X, is an element of S, sorry, I had a verbal typo, that implies that X is an element of T. So let's do that. You don't have to do it the other way around because that would just be proving S is equal to T, which it isn't in this.
If X is an element of S, and X is an element of T.
Please stop talking, Ref. You're not warranted.
Dude.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
So if X is in S, that implies that X squared is less than 4, and hence that implies if X is greater than or equal to 0, then that means 0 is less than or equal to X is less than 2. Notice 2 is not in this set. And then, if X is less than 0, of course, then x is between 0 and negative 2. So, as you can see, you can glean from both of these that no matter what.
But how do you know it's not less than or equal to 2?
What? Because x squared is less than 4. If x was equal to 2, then x squared would be equal to 4, which breaks this assumption.
And set t tell us that negative 2 and 2.
Yeah, can I please, yeah, I know. The parentheses imply an open set, and the brackets imply a
the
closed.
brackets are closed sets.
Okay. Please let me finish. So that implies for all x, minus 2 is less than x is less than 2. It always falls between these two, which implies that x is always an element of the open interval minus 2, 2, which therefore implies x is
I don't see it. I don't see it. Can you bring it down? Okay, good. That's it?
Yes.
Prove that S is a subset of T. Now, Rav gonna prove that or find that, I'm not sure, T is a subset of S.
Okay.
If T is a subset of S.
Okay. Rav, think real quick here. If you can get this, you can get this.
T is a subset of S.
Please.
Okay, so is
please, Rav.
Well, if S is a subset of T, then T has to be a subset of S.
What?
No.
What?
Because
okay. Actually, no. I shouldn't be yelling at someone who's new. You want me to show you why that's a wrong assumption?
No, maybe you multiply both sides by minus 1.
No, it's a rational number.
Q wait. Let me speak for
Q is a rational number, but square root of 2 is...
No, square root of 2 is not in T either. Oh, wait, no, it is.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Square root of...
Square root of 2. Thinking of square root of 4 for some reason. Whatever.
Square root of 2 is in the T.
Yeah, and so is square root of 3.
Square root of 2 is not in the Q.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's why. Because T includes all the real numbers, but S is only rational numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Now, Isaac, can you prove that? Or Raf, can you prove that?
You want me to prove what? I can prove it. Okay. To stand back. We don't want any more mistakes on the board, okay?
Raf, please stop. You just said A is a subset of B implies B is a subset of A.
Sometimes great minds make small mistakes.
That is not a small mistake.
Isaac.
That totally breaks the foundation of set theory.
I told you today, is Raf gonna go to Sweden before, after me, of course. Me and then Raf.
Wait, what? That's messed up.
And I told her, Isaac, and Isaac was kind of surprised. And I was like, why he is surprised? Why?
You're going to Sweden before what in...
I think...
You're going to Sweden before Raf in what sense? Like the plane seat number sense?
No! To receive the Nobel Prize!
I think the Nobel Committee must be...
the Nobel Committee would have to be filled with clones of you, and they'd still probably reject.
Oh, man.
That's very sad.
Well, yeah, sometimes very sad things are true, too.
But you try to break my confidence, right? That's not gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Okay, so in set T...
Dad literally gave you a guide on how to do this. Whoa.
Yeah, so set T, all the elements are real numbers. And,
you're taking too long.
And X is between minus 2 and 2. But set S is all of them are rational numbers. And X is between...
-2 and 2.
Oh, negative. Oh, that's why. x is between -2 and 2.
Now you just need to show that R is not a subset of Q.
Okay, so R is not a subset of Q.
That's not the right symbol, and you didn't prove it.
I don't think you can prove it.
Yes, you can. Very simply. Okay, can I do it?
Sure.
Or give me a hint.
Okay.
Okay.
I brought a name for Isaac today, but I forgot.
Just starting where
It's
Ref
Dr.
left
Hunky.
off.
Oh, Dr.
You're
Hunky,
correct.
yes. Not Dr. Hunky. It's a Professor Hunky. I'm sorry.
Can you please let me speak?
Can you please let me
Yes,
speak?
okay. Okay, baby.
So starting where Ref left off, we want
Starting where Ref left off.
It's a teacher center classroom, not a student center. Why don't you, Ref? Don't talk. It's a teacher
Okay.
center classroom.
Why should it be student centered when all the student is doing is ridiculing the teacher?
Are you calling yourself the teacher here?
You need to
Because
bring back capital punishment in schools.
you know I'm the founder of physics. I am the founder of physics.
The god of physics.
Okay,
The
so
god
we
of
want to
physics.
prove
Yeah.
Okay.
that R is not a subset of K. Sorry, is not a subset.
A subset of S. Oh, Q.
So we are going to draw a big cross sign just to not make people confused. It's not a subset of Q. And so what we're going to do is show that there exists an X that is in R that is not in Q. In fact, that X is incredibly simple. Let X be the square root of 2. In fact, this satisfies our conditions because -2 is less than the square root of 2, and square root of 2 is less than 2. So, assume the square root of 2 is a rational number. I think you probably know where this is going. Then the square root of 2...
Wait, but square root of 2 is not a rational number. That's
you know what
wrong.
Proof by contradiction.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words because of how stupid he is. Sorry. So, assume the square root of 2 can be written as a over b, where a and b are relatively prime, i.e. the GCD of a and b
is 1.
Please stop talking. Then, if you cross multiply, you get this, and then if you square both sides, you get this. And of course, that implies that since a squared is an integer and b squared is an integer, a squared over 2 being equal to b squared implies...
Oh, they're not GCD. Their GCD is not 1.
Stop talking, please. A squared is even.
This teacher is very angry.
But of course, if a squared is even, that implies that a
b squared is also even. Oh, EA is even.
And if a is even, that means a squared is divisible by 4. And of course, if actually this step requires a little bit more proof, so I'll write it on my own. In real analysis, everything that's not immediately obvious requires proof. So, proof, assume...
That's why mathematicians never make discoveries.
Die. We have 2k plus 1, where k is an integer, and 2k plus 1 squared is even, i.e. it's divisible by 2. Well, 2k plus 1 squared is 4k squared plus 4k plus 1. So it can be written as 2 times 2k squared plus 2k plus 1. And of course, since k is an integer, which in these brackets is also an integer, let's call it n. Then that means 2k plus 1 squared can be written as 2n plus 1 for an integer n, which means that it's odd and not even. Proof by contradiction. which means that 2k plus 1 squared is always odd. So that means that we've progressed to showing that any even number, anything that has an even square, has to be even by itself. Then, if a squared is divisible by 4, what does that tell us? Well, since b squared is just a squared over 2, that tells us b squared is divisible by 2, i.e. b is even. You get why, right? Because if a squared over 4 is an integer, which we know it is, that implies that a squared over 4, which is equal to b squared over 2, is an integer. And of course, if b squared over 2 is an integer, b squared is even. But if b squared is even, that implies that b is even. And if a and b are even, then their GCD
What is this guy talking about?
has to be at least 2.
So you just wrote like an entire whiteboard and I don't.
What?
Okay, if I don't understand it, that means it's wrong.
What?
So that means it's.
Man.
Okay, fine. I mean, Okay, I think I understand the proof by contradiction, but it seems very. Wow, math is like annoying. You have to write out every step explicitly. It's.
Okay, so Isaac,
Next, we're going to learn induction. You'll have lots of fun with that. So GCD of A and B has to be greater than or equal to 2, but we previously assumed that the GCD of A and B had to be equal to 1. And since 1 is not greater than or equal to 2, we've hit a proof by contradiction, which means that the square root of 2 does have to be irrational.
all right. So I'm gonna bring Raf now. Okay, I'm gonna remove Isaac for a few seconds. So Raf gonna solve this problem. So Raf, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to.
All right. So
yeah, if you think this is bad, get ready.
So this is power set.
Man.
Actually, as someone with more experience in real analysis, power sets never come up again. So you can pretty much ignore them.
This is the null set, and this is 1. So maybe can you write P of X?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, let me see.
Isaac, take a look. Make sure you don't make any mistake. Where is Isaac?
I think he's back to playing video games.
But how would I do that without my laptop?
Daddy
I'm
loves
not
you,
denying that I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying I couldn't.
Therein lies the great misconception. You don't need.
Oh, and there lies the great mistake.
I'm actually on the left side of the screen, so the joke is on you.
How did the joke on me? I'm pointing to your screen in general. I'm not referring to just you as the mistake, but everything you've ever done, including the whiteboard strokes, is a mistake.
Isaac, it's not you going to Sweden. It's me going to Sweden.
Oh,
So you're just not going to take me? You're going to leave me alone?
No, I mean for a bigger purpose, to receive the big thing.
Your story's really falling apart there, pal. Did you just include the empty set as part of the set? I am going to...
Oh, wait. Sorry, Professor. Oh, don't kill me.
Today I brought
Who
a
wants to
name.
go next?
Today I brought a name for him, Professor Hunky.
We are live streaming.
Oh, sorry. That's wrong because yesterday you derived a formula 2 raised to n.
Oh, yeah. So 2 raised to the 1 is 2.
Hold on.
2 raised
Why
to 2.
Pray tell me, why is the empty set part of a set?
Because the empty set is an element.
Sets can't be elements.
Oh. So, okay, the empty set is...
Did you mean to say 0?
Oh, 0.
Yeah, was your set supposed to be 0, 1? Because that would make more sense. Then, if your set was 0, 1...
Okay,
That-
Shibo, I got it.
Die!
So if it was 0, 1, then I would have the empty set.
It's
I
not
would have-
0. It's not 0 1. It's the empty set, comma 1.
The empty set cannot be an element of a set because it is a set.
Shibo, I think you have to expand your horizons, open your mind.
No, I think I know the most about real analysis out of anyone here, and
Isaac.
everybody should trust me. because
Isaac.
I think you're suffering from a closed-minded
Isaac,
attitude.
this is the set. And then,
Dad, there's a misunderstanding here.
No, you have a misunderstanding.
See? You wrote 5 twice! Dad, the set can't be part of a set.
take a look.
Yeah, that's not valid notation. Unless phi is not the empty set.
Where exactly we make mistake?
The mistake is in writing psi or the empty set 1 in the first place. This is not a number. You can't put that next to something that is definitely a number. Two of your elements are in completely different domains. That makes no sense.
Okay, so empty set cannot be comes with 1.
No, the empty set cannot be part of a set. Just like any set cannot be part of a set.
So I have to
The
do
empty set is
investigation.
still
So
a
I
set.
created this problem. So this is totally wrong.
Yes. What
Well,
would be
Let me jump in here.
Stop
Let me
talking.
jump in.
What would
Okay?
be correct is writing the power set is, if this was a 0, you could write the empty set, which is a set, then 0, which is a set containing 0, not the empty set, then 1,
And then 0, comma 1. And then
die.
close bracket. Okay, good job.
See?
Okay, I have to double
Now-
check. Yeah, baby.
I think, Shiva, to be completely honest, I've seen this in several other folks in physics before. I think you're suffering from a closed-minded attitude towards sets.
It's okay. All right. So next one. Raf, you're gonna take the next one, right, baby?
Yeah, sure.
Set builder. So express the set of all irrational number between 1 and 3. Whose
Okay.
square is greater than 5?
So when are we going to get to talking about supremums and infimums, or even limits and sequences?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're still going to be talking about set.
Wait, Shiba, don't you work on like the Riemann beta
Unit
function?
Yes.
Oh, the beta function, yeah.
All right.
Zeta. Beta is a totally different.
Raf, can you write a set builder notation for this one? Express the set of all irrational number between 1 and 3 whose square is greater than 5.
Okay. So
Where is Isaac?
the set,
Oh, I'm coming back alive.
the set of all irrational numbers. Okay. So between 1 and 3. So
Why are you
okay.
struggling so much with this?
A set of all irrational numbers between 1 and 3. So x is between 1 and 3. And the square of x is greater than 5. Okay. So the square of x is greater than 5. Okay, like this?
That's it.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Real analysis is easy.
So Raf gets the last one. Last one is very complicated. Is complement.
Shibo, did you have a hard time with real analysis? Because this feels easy to me.
No,
I bet
didn't.
I'm exceeding your.
I got an A and I used the phone in class half the time.
I got an A plus. How about that?
No, you've never taken it, and you started this series solely so you could have hopes of passing the class.
It's not about whether
No,
or
I
not
don't
I
have any
took
more
the
time for your
class.
bullshit. Stop speaking.
Oh,
Ref,
yeah.
Isaac, can you try to
Shut
understand the
the
problem?
Shiba, you
Can
look
we
like a
start talking about
gopher.
more interesting things?
Shiba, real analysis by definition is like
Real analysis by definition. Don't act like you know what a definition is when
no.
you're
Real
failing.
analysis is a
It's
death
a
sentence to my
series about
imagination.
definitions.
No. Real
Right.
analysis is the opposite of physics.
So Ref, go ahead.
Yeah, real analysis is the opposite of physics. Boring and useless, fun and useful. Of
Isaac,
course, you can tell me
Isaac,
which one is real analysis and which one is physics.
Isaac,
Okay?
Daddy loves you. Can you erase the board?
Yeah, Shiba, please erase all the mistakes behind you.
How about you erase the biggest mistake you've ever made first?
Okay.
You know what? No. Ugh.
Okay.
Who among us gonna go to Sweden first?
Who among us is gonna go to hell first?
Wait, if Dad is going to Sweden first, something went wrong with the Nobel Committee. It's an integer?
Yeah, so
You-
negative infinity to positive infinity.
Okay.
Yeah, everything.
Okay. Let me see the second line. So A is a set. X is an element of Z, and X is 3K. K is an element of Z. X
Okay,
is
so what would be the example of A?
3, 6, 9, 12. All the multiples of 3.
Okay, good. All number divisible by 3. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
And set B is X is element of Z such that X is 5M, where M is the element of Z.
So what is the example of B?
All the 5, 10, 15, 20, everything divisible by 5.
So all number divisible by
5.
5. Okay. So
Okay.
now I believe you have to find first A union B.
Okay.
No, first find A union B and then complement.
Oh, okay. So A union B will be all the multiples of 3 and 5. So
Yes, that's right. All divisible by 3 and 5.
yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, 5, 10, 15, 20, so on. Yeah.
So then complement.
So the complement will be everything not inside of that. So 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, and so on.
That's right.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Chibo, you couldn't solve it, you see? How did you get an A in real analysis again?
Can we move to something more advanced?
Isaac, can you write the set notation for this?
Okay. Can you move so I can see A and B? Okay. X is 3K, X is 5M. So A union B is just everything that's a multiple of 3 or 5. Hence A union B's complement is...
Everything that is not.
Stop talking to me!
Oh. Triggered.
Is student center classroom.
Okay.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
true.
I mean, I would be afraid to be in this guy's classroom, man.
Okay. So...
Sorry.
Chibo, don't be shocked at your own mistakes. I get it. It's fine.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'll make up for it.
Imagine if Mr. Bari does that type of thing in the classroom.
That's.
Let me see. What did you write? X and Z. Oh, okay.
Oh crap. I tapped into another window.
Did you write mod?
Yes.
You cannot write it in mod.
Why?
Remainder is not 0.
Yeah. Did you see I wrote a cross sign over the congruent to show that it's not 0?
Wait, Chibo, you drew the congruent sign wrong. It has 4 lines.
No, it has 3.
Please correct your mistake.
In fact, my thing has 4 lines. 1 on the top, 2 in the middle, 3 on the bottom, and 4 going through it.
Okay.
Stupid.
Maybe this is right, but our audience can tell us.
It is
But
correct. Can you please stop picking me out of my points? Well earned.
You
right
know what?
to the middle.
Let me speak on behalf of the audience. You're wrong.
How? Explain how without using bullshit.
It's not about the how.
What
Okay?
the fuck?
Okay, we talked about set built-in notation. We did power set. We did the complement of sets. We also looked at how to
set
prove,
notations.
set notation and how to prove that a number is irrational. And we showed how to show one set is not a element of another set.